Hey, Michelle. Nice to see you in. And hello, anybody else that swings by before the raid happens. So, tonight, going to be working on, as you can see. Oh, the incoming raid sound. So, tonight, I'm going to be working on the Shore Troopers. I've already got the first coat done on the armor here. Going to be getting just a little bit. Going to get a second coat done on these because I definitely thinned it down just a bit too much, but I'd rather do two thin coats rather than one dummy thick coat. Yes, incoming raid. Oh god, right on time. I should have charged that probably. Hey, hey. Thanks, Muse's Touch, for the raid. So yeah, as you can see, I have, yep. So you can see I'm starting on the Shore Troopers. I have the initial coat done, which, ironically enough, I found this when I was at one of my other local gaming stores. Uh, and I just saw this and just the inspiration struck, just going, this is the color of the armor for the Shore Troopers. Yep, looking suave, though. Yeah, the beard is tad bit unkempt today. It's been a weird day, but I'm glad to do some miniature painting at the end of the day, just to kind of help even some things out. Yeah, untamed. Yeah, it kind of is today. So getting some of this Morghast bone. Just thinning it down again. So yeah, it's kind of different painting these Shore Troopers because they are, yeah, it doesn't need to be tamed all the time, just some of the time. Yeah, these Shore Troopers are a lot of earthy tones compared to like the stark black and white that are on the normal Stormtroopers. You know, got to keep the paint nice and moist. So, as you can see, it's still just thin enough on these guys that I definitely need to get a second coat on them. And if that's kind of thin, moist. Yes, moist. So definitely getting that second coat on there to help even it out some. Yeah, good having everybody here. Thanks for swinging by, as always. I always appreciate it. Always appreciate the raid muses. Especially after today, I kind of need it. So, oldest was sick, and then just some other personal things came up. Nothing bad, but it was still an emotional hit. So, yeah, enough about that. Let's get on to Dare Mini painting. Yeah, Kiko was always quick on the whips. Even back in high school. It's still weird thinking about how far away that was, because yeah, I'll date myself. I graduated high school in '99. But then again, that really doesn't date me because I know I've said I'm 40 before, so. I'm just an old man. Stay a while and glisten. You know, do the old Deckard Cain stuff. Ah, yes. The sacred vaults of the Herodrum. Kind of an emotional Sarlacc pit. Well, God, I've been in an emotional Sarlacc pit, actually, for the past two or 3 years. Where I've just been being slowly digested. But, like Boba Fett, I've cleared out. Yeah, I know. I was so bummed when that happened. By the way, spoiler alerts. But, dude, like, canon-wise, though, Cain was, like... God, what? Well over, like, couple hundred damn years old, it seemed like. Yeah. You know, I was even just kind of pissed off the way he died, too, in Diablo 3. I have not yet. Is it any good? Yeah, has anybody played the remake of 2? Now, here's the thing. What were people's classes to play in 2? Or, Kiko, I don't think you can guess, because I think you knew what I would play. But what would everybody else think I played? And for those of you who didn't play, the classes were Paladin, Barbarian, Sorcerer, and then they added the Assassin later on. Am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing one. Oh yeah, Necromancer. That was my dad's. Like, almost exclusively my dad's. So which do people think I played? Or I should say, which do you think was my main? Because I played all of them. People must really be thinking or not be interested at all in that. Well, do you remember what I played, too? Kiko. Yeah, I loved Crusaders in 3. They were fun. See if Kiko actually remembers. Yeah, 3, I love the Crusader. I actually had the Stampede Crusader build for one of the seasons, and that was insane. Oh yeah, there was the Amazon too. Okay. See if Kiko weighs in. Oh yeah, the D3 monk. Um, yeah, my main was actually an Aura Paladin, and I was actually more like the Restoration and Defense auras. Though I did have quite a few ranks in Thorn. I was a Thornadin, which always went good with all of my dad's minions. But I did have a lot of fun with barbarians too, especially Act 2, so you could just jump over everything. Yeah, I never could get into the Witch Doctor on 3 for some reason. Everything else, I'm like, hey, this is cool. I get how it works. Witch Doctor is like, yeah, and you didn't have a good computer back in the day either to really play it much. But I did have a Whirlwind Barbarian in a recent season of Diablo 3. That was just I hate to use the term, but it was pants on head retarded. Like it was just once I got the build, I just spun and killed everything. You almost strictly played on. You did actually. I remember having to kick you off my computer every now and then, but it was all in good fun. But yes, my dad was the Minion Master Necromancer. Uh, yeah, like we would build up for Diablo and let him go around and kill a whole bunch of things, and then we would port in with minions, and all my Paladin auras would buff the minions, and they would practically kill Diablo on its own. We didn't even really get in a swing on him. Game to add people here too. Yeah, I haven't played on my computer in a while. It's actually playing it on PlayStation 4 for a while, which mechanically wasn't too bad, actually. Actually worked fairly well. I may have thinned this down just a bit too much now. Yeah, I don't think I've even logged on my actual computer for Blizzard stuff in a while. Yeah, it took a little getting used to on the PlayStation, but it was a lot of fun then. And yes, corpse explosions are just stupid dumb fun. And it took me a minute there. I was thinking of how did we even get to Diablo talk? Because, yes, I was talking about how I was old. And I started talking like Cain. It's kind of fun seeing how random moments in conversations can lead to entire different topics. I'm keeping things on camera. Mostly. They mostly come out at night. Mostly. Just like the vampires in Vampire the Masquerade. Oh, look, full circle back to Muse's Touch's stream. We are of an age undreamed of. Insert Conan theme. Bum, 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 bum. Which again, Conan Exiles, a game I have not picked up for a long ass time. Yeah, Aliens is cool. Yeah. 40 ain't nothing to a 50-year-old, right? Yeah, I think Kiko and Delay Capture right now are probably the youngest in here. Which, that's fine. Again, age really... After 21, it really doesn't matter much. And like Patton Oswalt says, unless you hit a new decade, no birthday. No birthday. Yep. Yeah, or the older you get, the less it does matter. Until you get just old enough to where it matters then. Yeah, 33 question mark? Yeah. Age is but a number until I try to do some of the shit I did in college. And sometimes my body just goes, why? Hey, Sojan. Nice of you to swing by. Obviously working on some Shore Troopers from Rogue One right now. Getting the second coat on these, and then I'm going to work on some of the other parts. Yeah, and I'm just looking at... I actually managed to capture some good reference pics off of Rogue One itself. So I can make these look as close as I can to the movie, since that was Michael's stipulation. Just paint it like it is in the movie. So makes my life relatively easy. And again, oh darn, I have to go and watch Star Wars for work purposes. God, Kiko, could you imagine telling me in high school that I would have to watch Star Wars for work purposes? How I would have reacted. Like, a Lonely Island song comes to mind then. I think most of you know which one I'm talking about. Why are you looking at porn? References. Remember that delay capture. If I'm looking at porn, it's for references. That's what Michelle says. Actually, that's what she probably does do for some of her art. Yeah, it's art. But you can see her kidneys. It's art. Hey, I didn't say what I would be using it as a reference to. I could just say I'm using it as a reference. Yeah, it's for scale. Armor right there. Just occasionally cleaning my brush off, so I don't have a buildup of paint in it, or at least too much of a buildup. Yeah, and this guy actually will go on this base here. No, just water. I just quite literally have a pot like this filled with water, and just, yeah, swirl my brushes around in it, get the excess paint off, and then dry it off. At least with the type of paints that's used predominantly for miniature painting, water will thin it, water will clean out your brushes. That's all you really need to initially clean out your brushes, is just some water. Now, however, if you're using oils and certain other types of acrylics, you would probably need thinners. Yeah. Yeah, of course, and it's not a noob question at all. It's actually a legitimate one, so don't feel bad. Sometimes, I don't do much of a finish, or I will actually put, just some either matte varnish, or if I need something to look particularly shiny, I'll do, yeah, or put, satin or gloss varnishes on it. And Sojin says, also set your cleaning cup not in a spot where you think your drinking glass is, too. Yes, and also, as you'll see, my drinking glass has a straw that I drink from. And my cleaning cup is over here. My water is off to the side like that. And ne'er the twain shall meet. I've heard way too many horror stories of people picking up their cleaning pot, thinking it's a cup of coffee and taking a deep sip, or people just putting their brush in their coffee or their tea. About as foolproof as you can get, depending on the fool. Or the fool that follows him. Oh, look at that, a Star Wars reference while painting Star Wars. Now, if I was wearing a Star Wars shirt, that would be like you know, 16 layers of Star Wars or something. I don't know. You know, fourth wall break and a fourth wall break. It's like 16 walls. Yeah, layers, like an onion. Why can't it be Neapolitan? Or parfait? Everybody likes parfaits. Yeah, more parfait. Yep. Not enough layers. Oh. We have to be that deeply complex, huh? Must go deeper. Have to go derper. I don't think I should be messing with this one quite yet. I don't think this is quite dry enough. Okay. You, however... But yeah, only a couple weeks until ReaperCon, so... Yeah, depending on where I'm at, Muse, if you're still here. I was gonna see where I'm at on all my Star Wars stuff to see what I'm bringing there. Or I might just snag some of my Bones 5 Kickstarter minis and figure what better place to paint them than at Reaper's Convention. Okay. Cool, cool. No problem with that. I have lurked on your stream many a time. Oh, and Sojan, have you seen or heard anything about the new rules for Kill Team at all? I know, I wish you could be there, Michelle. Okay, apparently they did like a big overhaul and they've gotten rid of points. So now you just take squads. Only been to horror cons. You ever attended any? No, I have not attended any horror cons, but that's not really my bag that much. But I'm sure they're pretty cool. Yes, more goblins at ReaperCon would be amazing. Because right now we're having 3. Do I attend any cons, Kiko? I've attended a few sci-fi cons. God, I have like well, there's like a wargaming con here that 2 years ago. Yeah, Reaper's over Labor Day weekend. So you'll be at is that when Dragon Con is, or is that shortly after that? I'm trying to remember. Okay, I figured you would be. Otherwise, I'd have tried to ask if you wanted to tag along for this one, too. Yeah, I've been to quite a few Sci-Fi Con, a few wargaming conventions, or just gaming conventions. Especially like one that they have here. There's PrezCon, and then there's NukeCon. And actually, I was asked to be a not quite a vendor, but a panelist at NukeCon for miniature painting. So that was fun. You can come 30 minutes east. I'll meet you. Well, yeah, if there's any good ones. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to kind of coordinate that. Well, yeah, because you have to come and finish Lord of the Rings Extended Edition at some point. Since you still have yet to see Return of the King. Yep, I know you are. Yeah. Extended editions are a bit of a weak hog. Oh, hey, that mixed with something on the palette. I do not like that, Sam I am. Okay. Well, that's time to put the bone in a different spot now. Yeah, it is a matter of principle at this point. Well, you may have to just settle on one, because I don't know if I can get Spoonie away from the brewery much these days. And even then, if he's in town, then Mom and Dad will know, and that'll just take up time, which isn't bad, just more saying. Theater would be sweet, but at this point, get him to watch it at the brewery. Well, yeah, and I have the extended 4K cuts, so they're linked to my Apple TV profile. So all we need is a TV we can just stream it to, and away we go. That's the way the news goes. Brass tastes bad. And since I don't have a mature rating, I won't say the one everyone else is thinking, but you can go ahead and type it in chat. Yeah. Let's get riggedy wrecked. No. The one I'm thinking of involves an anatomy part. More of a suck. Okay, I think that's all looking fairly decent. I have to come back. Right. So Jan, type it out in chat if you know which one I'm talking about.
Hey, phrasing.
Let's see here now. So now I need like a leather brown and a let's see. Sorry, just trying to match the right brown. You know, you think I'd have done this before I'd have gotten on stream, but this makes for a good stream. Ugh. Frame brown. All right, I'll type it out in chat. Yep. I think it's not quite this one. Yep, that one. Oh, wait. Yes, I think. I don't know. I don't even think I have like mature language guidelines on here. So, congratulations. You played yourself, Kiko. Okay, so the pants I'm thinking are going to be about this harvest brown. Or at least that's about what they look like in the reference pictures I have. right about meow. Yes, Harvest Brown Pants. Color of Shore Troopers everywhere. And actually, I think it's in all of their matching. Let's see. Really gonna make me do this. Okay. I found a good one. Open image in new tab. There we go. Maybe it isn't Harvest Brown. Yeah, oh god, he's wearing the brown pants. Yep. Yep. Maybe I'll go with Doom Bowl Brown. I think this will be a little bit better of a color. Yep. So yes, I know I am definitely not a speed painter like Michael, but I feel like I am speeding up over time, at least. Well, you know, they gotta have, these guys gotta have brown pants because they're in sand, right? Yep. Time is relative. I don't like sand. It's coarse and it gets everywhere. boots are the same color as the pants. Or at least they are now. Let's look at the joints in the armor. Okay, that's still like a dark material. It's just the pants. The boots are brown. So. Okay. Then I need to look at the skirt on some of the commanders and the elites to see what color those battle skirts are. But I do like the amount of detail on these models. They're actually really nice. It's like they expect Star Wars fans. Did you ever watch many David Lynch movies besides Dune? I honestly don't know if I have or not. What other movies has he done? Or is it one of those that if I watch it, I would know? And David Lynch was the old version, like the 80s version of Dune, correct? Heart Blue Velvet. Nope. I cannot say that I have. Nope. Haven't seen that one either. I've heard of that one, but I haven't watched it. Okay. Yeah, he recommended Twin Peaks. Those watching later on YouTube without the comments. Alright. Seen just a little bit, Michelle. Of course, someone tries to call right in the middle of the stream. Yes, and I'm actually kind of excited for that. I will definitely give it a watch since Dan Aykroyd is really involved with this one. I forget, was he really involved with the lady version or not? Because not that I didn't like that version, but yeah, I don't know. Just something was off a little bit about it. Just like Highlander 2. Which there is no Highlander 2. If you go with the movies, it goes Highlander, Highlander, Final Dimension, and then Endgame. Because then it actually ties the series into the movies. Well, I mean, it was already kind of tied in, but it officially tied it in. You're not wrong there, but a lot of people liked the concept of it. And I, for one, really dug on this series and liked it a lot. So I like what they did with the concept of all of it. In the series compared to the movies. Tried hard to make it the same as the original movies, but with women who've just done their own thing. The cast, yes, definitely, yeah, they tried too hard to make it Ghostbusters, but not Ghostbusters. But yet they still had the Ghostbusters name. This guy. Yes, very much so. The casting was great. I actually love Melissa McCarthy, and then phone died in the middle of your Raiden joke. Enough. I don't think so. Yeah, and oh yeah, Kristen Wiig. Yeah, I just was blanking on her name for a little bit. I actually love those two as a combo. They're always great. Yes, Kate McKinnon is good too. Actually, again, the whole cast was great, but yeah, they would have kind of done their own thing with this rather than just slap the name Ghostbusters on it. But I did kind of like the funny juxtaposition with Chris Hemsworth being the dumb pretty one that they hire, and there's all these smart women around him, whereas usually it's the other way around. There's all these smart men and they hire the dumb pretty woman. So I thought that part of it was kind of funny, actually. And how he became like the damsel in distress at the end of the movie too. Like some of his dumb promo headshots. Which one says doctor? Him holding a saxophone with a doctor's coat with no shirt, or what was the other one? In the new preview or the other movie? Because yeah, in the new preview, I think they hit just the right notes of nostalgia, just to kind of get you wanting more. Yeah, that iconic noise. Damn it, I just painted over an armor panel. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, the Ecto Siren was definitely the missing ingredient. Because hell, aside from Slimer, you know, the Ecto 1 was like the other character kind of for those movies. Okay. Yeah, kind of looking at the time, and with who had tried to call me, I might try to give him a buzz back, so that means I'm going to have to cut the stream off initially. But, yeah, felt like we got a lot of good work done. Yeah, I'm happy with how it all turned out so far. I feel like we're getting along pretty dang good. So, if anybody has any questions, comments, debates, thanks for swinging by, man. I always appreciate it. It's always nice having just friends to hang out with, like Muse's Touch says. Thank you. Alright, yeah. There really isn't back just... Yeah, sorry, I got a phone call and I really want to call him back, but I didn't want to cut the stream short just to get the phone call when he did call. So... But, yeah. I always appreciate you swinging by, and I like that you at least stayed in. You get to talk movie references that people get. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's always nice talking those. yeah, have a great night. Thanks for swinging by, everybody, and remember to keep painting.